What is up, everyone? Echo here, bringing you a replay commentary, a coaching replay commentary. Today, I will be doing a commentary on Dekker, who is played by Bug, a viewer in our Twitch channel. He requested that I review his Dekker gameplay. You love support, so I'm going to have a lot of good opinions with this. All right, let's get into it, though. Let's quickly go over Dekker. Dekker right now is considered by many the best support. She has been for a long time. Her containment fence, which is her R, is like, it's a game changer, especially if you combo it with some caster abilities like Tesla Dome, Howitzer's Make It Rain, Gideon's Black Hole. Like, this thing can just devastate. And if you have two of those things, then oh man, watch out. Yeah, it basically forces everyone on the team to get some sort of blink, and maybe not an offensive blink, more of a defensive blink. Especially the carry, which they usually do anyways, but just to get out of it. Yeah, so that's the reason why she is so strong, and she has been for a long time. Her basic attack is obviously very weak as a support. She has rocket boots, which just kind of boosts her. It allows her to get up on high ledges. It'll boost her, I guess, a little bit forward, but it used to give a speed boost. It doesn't do that anymore. It's more used for like getting up on ledges. I think that's the best way for jukes and stuff like that. Her stasis bomb, which is her stun, pretty small stun duration, level 1. But you know, it has a 14-second cooldown, so you usually build mana regen on Dekker, so it is spammable for sure, and it has actually decent power scaling for support. So it hits pretty hard if you're building any sort of power, and it's pretty mana efficient as well. It's the only thing is they haven't completely fixed. It's the stasis bomb. It's a little bit unreliable. Sometimes it'll look like it'll hit the opponent or the enemy, and it actually doesn't stun them. So it happens every now and then. I think it's a netcode issue. It's something that they haven't been able to fix. But even though she has an unreliable stun, sometimes she's still really, really good. And if you do hit that stun, if you have multiple stuns on your team, you could stun lock you know, an enemy and blow them up with some damage. Her slow bubble is pretty good for peel. So if you're trying to peel a melee character off your carry, slow bubble's pretty good. It's also good for chasing if you're trying to slow someone down. And it does a moderate amount of damage. I wouldn't spam this. I would save this for either situations where you're chasing, or you need to peel for your carry, or someone's chasing you. You just drop it right in front of you, and then you'll have to go through it. And then I already talked about containment fence. So that's Dekker. Let's get into the gameplay. I'm on Bug here.
Boy, oh boy, how exciting!
Oh,
there
what
are
is
more
that?
versions of these Blu-rays than there are Spocks in the Kelvin time.
Oh my god, sorry. I'm not gonna cut that out. That's gonna be really annoying. Oh, I also forgot music. Second one. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's speed it up here. It looks like a pretty short replay, so that's good. Just one thing. 40 seconds into the game. One strategy, especially for a support, is get a dummy ward, run out, place it, teleport back, discard the ward, and then get your starting item. So make sure you're there early. Make sure you put those dummy wards in your deck. You usually have a lot of space as a support. And you know, it doesn't have to be super deep. You could put it, you know, right on the stairs here, and it'll cover any early gank. Now, a lot of times there aren't early ganks, but you know, any vision, any information at any point in the game is useful. So definitely put your dummy wards into your deck. I didn't know you could get up there. That's awesome. Okay, so before you start attacking the minions, it's always a good idea to ask your carry, do you want to freeze the lane or do you want to push the lane? She's auto-attacking, so it's obvious, you know, sometimes if they just come out and auto-attack, then you know, you just follow their lead kind of thing. You know they want to push, but definitely ask. Don't just start attacking. I hate when supports do that. They just start attacking as if you want to push, and then it could mess up a freeze. So, all right. So I think you want to look to harass Sereth a little bit more. She's within range, and there's only a couple enemy minions. So rather than pushing down that, minion, I think it would be better if you harass a Sereth. Also, that you had a huge minion wave go enter the tower, and Sereth actually met that minion wave. So if you would have stunned Sereth right as the minion wave approached, she would have took tons of damage from the minions. Sparrow would have hit her. She probably would have had to back. So always look for those opportunities to stun the enemy in the off lane when there's a big minion wave coming at them. That's good. That's harassment. She's not going there. It's good. Just hit the tower. It's good. Back off. With regards to starting items, I really like Circlet of Health as a starting item. It allows you to be aggressive and yet still be able to regen. That is my preference. This isn't the worst, but I'd prefer just getting the other white one as well. I forget, Shepherd's File and whatever the other white one as well. Also, you haven't used your Scout Sword yet. Or you have and you reset. You definitely want to try to use that. Alright, looking for the peel. It was good. Alright, so this is pretty standard. I would look to harass Sereth more. That's what I would be doing. I'd just be hitting her. Like, don't let a health regen token stop you from harassing the offlaner. Because you could take her down pretty quick. Like, she feels safe with that, but if you get like 3-4 auto attacks, that's almost 200 health. Early game, you're looking at, that's pretty much a third of her health right there. So definitely try to hit a little more auto attacks on Sereth. Take down the tower. She's going in. I would stun right away. As soon as you see that the Sereth jump up in the air, ready your stun. Stunner. You're gonna take tower aggro. Sparrow will probably hit her, and Sparrow will back up. So it's really a good when you see the offlaner, whether it's a Greystone or a Sereth, use their oops. When you see Sereth or Greystone use their escape ability to engage, immediately stun them, because then they can't get out of any damage that you're giving them, right? So, alright, so you see the Iggy when you're placing a ward. That's good. Good peel. Good. Use your abilities to peel for yourself. Sometimes what a mistake will be, you just turn and run. You were facing them the whole time. You knew you had your stasis bomb. You knew you had your bubble. And used them both. So it was good. So you guys are just pushing down this tower. Takes it. Oh, there you go. Right there. Even though it was an Iggy turret, make sure to take out those Iggy turrets. Don't worry. So when you see an Iggy turret go down, just start auto-attacking. You guys are both ranged. You could get rid of those quick, and Iggy will be forced to use mana. So just go jump in there. Take out that turret right away. It also contributes CP. You get CP for every turret you take down as well. So you got your carry killed there. Let's just go back. Okay, so you have a ward. You see Iggy going. Yeah, you just can't, like, I know Sereth is level 4, But you don't know when she's going to hit level 5, and she just hits level 5. Once she hits level 5, she has such kill potential, especially against a Sparrow that has no peel. Once you jump down there, I don't know, I guess you're going to go try to chase the Iggy or something like that. You can't leave your carry in a 1v1 situation with a Seraph who is level 4, and probably you got to assume that she's going to approach level 5 pretty quick. Your Sparrow is level 3. Has hardly any mana. You are the way she's gonna get out of this situation, and you kind of left her out to dry. So you definitely wouldn't want to do that. Like, that small little movement of being out of position cost your carry her life. Also, I would have put the slow bubble immediately after your stun. I didn't see if it was on cooldown. I think it wasn't. But immediately after you stun, put the bubble down as well. And that you might have saved her in that situation. Always take the opportunity to last hit. So I don't know if you missed those, but just don't auto attack the minions. Look for opportunities to get a last hit. So she's coming back to lane. You're gonna back. I guess that's okay. Kind of leave her there as well. Let's see your first item. Okay, so I definitely have a problem with this. You get an, what is this, Elysian Celestine Diamond. You need to get a support item. You need to either get a ward, a shadow ward, or a circlet of health. Like, this gives you a little bit more sustain, but you're trying to support your Sparrow. You're trying to get your Sparrow ahead and fed. So the way you do that is you keep her in lane, and it's either with Circle of Health, or you have wards, and that will also keep her in lane because she's not going to get ganked and die. I like this maybe later. A later item if you want to get some power, but there's so many good support items right now between Circlet of Health, Honor the Pure, Quenching Scales, a ward. Like, all of those would have been better options as your first item. Remember, you're a support, right? So you guys decide to push up. This is a little bit risky. Hopefully you guys back now. That's good. Just thinking about it. Kind of following her now. That's good. What are you guys doing? So if you see your carry kind of like not know what to do in this situation, you could make suggestions, right? So you could tell your carry just like ping attack gold buff, and then attack gold buff, and like if you take this jungle camp from the jungler, it's not the worst. Like, if you go and take all of it, then that could be that could like slow his progress. But if the carry has gold buff, and you just go and take this camp here, and then by then maybe the minion wave comes back and then you kill. So like, maybe don't be afraid to tell the carry what to do, because right now she's kind of like, she doesn't know what to do. So you guys, it looks like you guys are gonna head mid, which is also a decent option as well. There's just a little bit of time wasted there. Nice stun. That's a very nice stun. Really good. Force the... it was maybe a little bit early, but that's fine. You guys are gonna get the kill here, I'm pretty sure. There's your stun again. Really good. Solid play there. Like, really good stun on the Iggy at the fog wall. You prevented him from even having a chance at that river buff. You saw your team was rotating there. That was really good. Good rotation. Good awareness. Try to go place that ward. You don't have any wards right now. Always look on the map and see if there's not a ward right on the stairwell. You need one now. All right, that's gonna make sure that you're safe always. It's good. Kiting the gold buff. It's really good. That's what you want to do. It's perfect. So your rotation was a little late. You didn't need to kill those minions there. I don't know what you're planning on doing to this. Good stun. Great stuns, man. Great stuns. Maybe you're just trying to stop the Seraph from engaging in the jungle, but that was a good stun either way. Rotation was a tiny bit late, but you still got there in the end, so it's better late than never, right? I wouldn't waste your stun. Maybe that was a misclick or something. I wouldn't waste your stun like that. You could use your stun to kill minions, but only if like you're trying to stop a tower from take damage or something like that. Have your stun. Don't be afraid to containment fence one hero. That might have... You might have not needed it there, but... So your Sparrow right now is getting chased. Yeah, you stayed mid a little bit too long. You realize it now. She got out anyways. But that could have been a dead Sparrow again, because you kind of just like lost your focus of what you're supposed to do. You're kind of hanging out mid, not really doing anything. And you left your Sparrow alone. But you're here now, so that's good. I like, don't use the containment fence on Seraph. There are heroes that you might want to use the containment fence if there's just one. And Seraph is definitely not one of those, so that's really good. It would just be a waste. Because she'll just jump out of it, right? Now, if you saw that because she engaged, if she engaged the Sparrow with her Ascend, then definitely use it at that point, but... Okay, good rotation here. Your Sparrow's kind of following. I would... Good, okay. Didn't need the containment fence. I think Iggy's pathing is bad there. Maybe he could have got away better, but... I wouldn't... Okay. I would say I wouldn't back here. I would like I would stick around, try to support your team. Containment fence, awesome. Great job. Oh, I didn't even see her. Was that a glitch? That was a really, really good containment fence. I'll push down this tower. So that right there, you're lucky the Narbash stunned you. Like if you see, you're basically almost full health. You had like 3/4 mana. Your team was in the jungle here. I don't know if you're trying to bait. If you're trying to bait, then that was awesome. But you're lucky you got stunned. Like if you actually would have backed, there goes the double kill. So stick around your team, especially if you... Like, don't worry about going back for card points. It's more important that you're around the team, especially if you have mana and a full health bar, right? So you guys got a double kill and a tower out of that. It's really good. And now you just head to back. It's fine. Everyone is kind of doing that, so yep, that was good. So you get onto the pier now. That's good. I can't remember if this was before Quenching Scales or after. But Quenching Scales is a better first item right now. So basically, the way I build all my supports right now is I go like early Circlet Health and Ward. And then I'll get Quenching Scales after that. And I'll trade in my Circlet Health sometimes, depending on, you know, how late it is. If the laning phase is kind of over, I'll trade in my Circlet of Health for... to complete the Quenching Scales, and then I'll go Honor the Pure. The only time I don't go Quenching Scales or Honor the Pure is if there's a Fae or an Aurora on the other team, then I'm going Purity Sensor. Steel you might also want to, but I think Steel's ult is bad right now, so it's not imperative that you get a Purity Sensor against Steel. Honor the Pure is probably good enough. So rotating... Good. Also, I haven't seen you use your potions. Have you used your potions? I couldn't just not be noticing that, but you need a ward at this point. See, that's why I'll go back to the Celestine Diamond. You should have a ward right now. The Scout's ward is not good enough. Your mechanics are extremely good with Dekker. Let me just say that. But you definitely need a ward as a support. Like, it's super important that you get that. If you have containment fence, use it. Good. It's dead. It's really good. Great containment fence. You kind of left your carry again. The rampage is peeling for him. You don't do tower damage. You don't do tower damage. Stay by your carry, especially because you saw someone die in there. She's gonna come out. You guys are trapped in between towers. You definitely have to like stay by your carry. You're attacking the towers if you're actually doing damage. You weren't gonna do any damage to it. Good. Did you hit that stun? Pretty sure you hit that stun. Oh, no, you didn't. It's good. I don't mind that. Your team didn't follow, but you taking tower aggro like that was pretty good. I like that. Ooh. Looked like it might have hit. Jump up. Nice. Great peel. Ooh, used honor put onto the pure. You don't have enough for onto the pure right now, actually. Yeah, so there's some situations where oh, you actually ended up getting the kill. I was gonna say there's some situations where you don't go peel for your carry, and that was kind of one of them. It was like she decided to go in, you didn't have any mana. Like, she cannot blame you for not peeling there. What are you gonna do? Just auto attack the Feng Mao? Luckily the Seraph came by and killed the Feng Mao for you guys. So once again, I don't think completing Honor the Pure is not you have so much mana early game. I'd prefer mana regen, if anything. You're like stacking mana. Your mana pool is huge, so you do have sustain. But like I think it's more important to get another item, another active item, especially you don't have wards yet. You just spent 6 points in the Honor the Pure and you don't have wards yet. Scout's ward's not enough, man. Like, the sooner you realize the importance of wards, that right there is like a step in the right direction as far as advancing through the elo ranks. It's really good. You guys are doing really good though. Oh, nice, good job. Good. You guys are snowballing really well. Mechanically, you're really good with Dekker. You've landed most of your stuns. You know when to use your slow bubble. Your containment fences have been on point. I would focus on the build, getting wards, quenching scales. I haven't seen you use Honor the Pure yet. I don't think you've needed to, but Get out of there. That's good. No way you're going to take that inhibitor. It's 20 minutes into the game. You did actually some decent damage on it. Like, your guys are snowballing really well. I could already tell you're going to win this game. Yeah, follow the Sparrow's lead. She probably could have soloed it. You could back in this situation. But yeah, I would. Yeah, that's good that you kind of followed her. Don't show yourself there. Honor the pure on yourself. It's alright. She's gonna die too. You guys just got caught out, basically. They were coming. They like. So you probably should have backed. Like anytime that you an attack, you get some kills, you get a tower, you get some damage on this. Like your cooldowns are down. You're actually not any more powerful than you were right there because you haven't backed for card power to spend your card power. So sometimes it's good. It's a good decision just to back. Like I think maybe you should have just backed there, and maybe Sparrow would have followed lead. It looks like you're actually gonna get something out of this, anyways, though. But yeah, you got the health glitch. So right away as a support, you want to be in the team fight. So you went left. I would have immediately ran to the team fight because you can make a difference. You can make a big difference in that. You had containment fence up. Obviously, you have your stun. You have your bubble. Maybe your teammates don't die if you're there. So I think you saw the Sparrow was backing anyways to guard left, and you're not that good at pushing waves anyways. Like maybe you run left, you take out a couple range minions just to help, and then you head mid. But I think you should have immediately went mid. You want to be in the team fights. You absolutely do. You're not a split pusher. You're not really good at covering. At clearing minion waves. You're a support. You support your teammates. You want to be in every team fight that happens on the map. This is fine here because you guys have vision. So you just sitting there pushing a lane. Just work on your last hitting's pretty good actually, but always be last hitting for sure. Red buff, it's fine. I wouldn't. Okay, now use your containment fence for sure. What? You don't even need to. You have your stun. You have your bubble. What is your other, you have Tempest Pearl now? Tempest Pearl. Tempest Pearl is okay on Sparrow. I think there's better items right now, but you still don't have a ward, man. Bug. Get your damn wards. You guys already have, like, everyone on your team has wards. Like, you're a support. Get your damn wards, man. Your carry has a ward. You don't even have a ward. Oh no, that's the other team. Your carry doesn't have a ward. your Rampage and Gideon. And Seraph. You need to get a ward, man. More wards the better. So your stun priority there should be Sparrow. In her alt form, like, your stun priority is Sparrow. Especially when she's alting like that. So you pop onto the Pure, that was good. If you position, so this would be a monster play right here if you did this, because you have your containment fence. If you position your containment fence right around here, she's not getting out. She's getting sucked into the containment fence. You're blocking your Gideon. Don't be afraid to use that. That would do massive damage. Let's see how much damage it does already. Yeah, like, that's a dead Sparrow for sure. You position, that would be, always look to use your containment fence around the carry for sure. She doesn't have blink charms, so that would have been a monster play there. Dies anyways, but oh, that's a dead it's a dead Fang Mao. This is just GG. It's good. Go back. Finish that. Stun. Good. Ugh. I don't know how much more you could have done there. You didn't use Tempest Pearl. I don't think it would have mattered. He's just gonna die of it and take it out. Backdoor protection. Yeah, get out of there. It's good. You put your scout ward down. Take that. Oh. Oh man. Oh man. Would you get rid of there? Dude, oh, so overflowing gifts. You probably already know this because Quenching Scales is out, and I guarantee it wasn't out at this time. But overflowing gifts is an early game card. Like, this is a really, really bad mid to late game card. It's kind of useless now with Quenching Scales. I'm sure they're going to change it. It's going to be one of the cards that they change. But if you're going to get overflowing gifts at this point, get it, early game. Like that early mid game, and then you're looking to discard it in the late game. Definitely don't get overflowing gifts at 30 minutes into the game. It's not an efficient card at all. And once again, you don't have wards. Oh, containment fence. No one around. Okay, that's good. Oh, go kill this thing now. Containment fence. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, overflowing gifts did nothing for you there. Stayed just a little bit too long. If you wanted to, help, what you could have done is come around and came up mid. Because here, like, that's exactly what happened. Feng Mao just jumped down and killed you. It was over. Like, this is not a good place to be at any time, but especially if you have low health. So you get mana regen late. So mana regen is much better early game as opposed to late game. Get your mana regen early instead of all this mana. You spend so much card points, so many card points on mana. If you just get mana regen in like a Lord's Ward, I'm gonna keep going back to the Lord's Ward or a ward. Then it would be much better. It'd be much better. So you guys are just basically snowballing. Like the CP advantage is huge. Oh, Sareth is doing a decent job, but no, it's too much for them to overcome at this point. I'd look to stun that Narbash. I'm surprised he stunned that Narbash is over. Hit him. Follow up. No? Okay. It's fine. Containment fence is up. I'd use it right now. Soon as... Okay, that's good. So you're a little late. Oh, that's a wipe. GG. What? Is that your Gideon? Damn, dude. Nice fence. Wow. That was like the quickest pentakill I've ever seen. And that's GG. Alright, Bug, man, mechanically you're really, really good. If you get your build down and like know when to use your items, like you're a really, really good support with Dekker. Mechanically I didn't see any misplays. Like that was a really good game. 18 assists, 3 and 2. Really, really good game. You got some last hits in there too, so you farmed. Work on your build, get wards early, use quenching scales, honor the pure is good, early mana regen, and yeah, you'll move up for sure. And like stay with your carry a little bit more early game, and that's pretty much it. But other than that, really, really good game, Bug. Like I said, mechanically really good with Dekker, but work on your build. All right, guys, that's it. That's it for now. So if you guys want me to do replay commentaries, send me your IDs. I look at them. They're in Discord, or please place them in Discord, and I'll take a look at them. Also, if you want to check me out on Twitch, I stream 4 or 5 nights a week. Twitch.tv/EchoStream. And yeah, until the next replay commentary, see you guys later.